What is up guys, in this video I'll be reviewing my new Compaq 15 notebook. This is a budget model. The model number is 15S103TX. So coming on to the specifications, this model runs a Intel Core i3 CPU 4005U variant, which is clocked at 1.70 GHz. It's a dual core CPU. A dedicated GeForce GT820M graphics adapter, which has its own 2 GB of dedicated video memory, 4 GB of RAM, which is upgradable up to 16 GB by using 8 GB sticks, a 15.6 inches 1366 into 768 LCD monitor. And this laptop comes without an OS, so you'll have to install Windows all by yourself. And it also has a 1 TB hard drive. So before I do anything else, I'm going to show you how this laptop looks. I'll just close the LCD and show you the physical dimensions of this thing. So yeah, let's begin. Now coming to the physical features of this laptop, see that this is plastic. And actually it's not that bad after all, but this is a glossy plastic and it does attract a lot of fingerprints. So let me just take out my camera and show you guys. So yeah, pretty reflective actually, and you guys can already see some of the fingerprint smudges over there. Again, the reflective plastic, your Core i3 and GeForce logo, a really reflective 15.6 inch 6-inch screen, your webcam, your microphone is over here, a nice keyboard, the touchpad with a slightly matted finish, nice tactile buttons. So let me just close the laptop screen here, you can see it from outside. Again, plastic, this is the charcoal gray color Compaq logo. Actually feels pretty good and solid when you're holding it in your hands. So let's take a look at the left side of the laptop. So the left side has a power LED indicator, your hard drive LED indicator, a headphone cum microphone jack, a USB 3 port, a Ethernet. This is, by the way, fast Ethernet, not gigabit Ethernet. The HDMI out, vents for the fan, your power connector, and a battery charging LED. On the back there's a removable battery, again glossy finish. On the other side we've got a DVD writer, 2 USB 2.0 ports. Unfortunately this laptop comes with only 3 USB ports. I would have loved to see an extra port over here. So let's take a look at the front. The front side of the laptop has a SD card reader. I think this is a multi-card reader. It can read memory sticks also, but anyway, I'm not sure of that. I haven't tried it. By the way, 2 stereo speakers, one on the either side, and actually the speakers are pretty damn loud and the sound quality is pretty crystal clear. Let's take a look at the back. Again, plastic, but this is pretty solid plastic, so nothing to worry about. And by the way, please notice one thing, that there are no access ports on the back. So the lack of maintenance cover means that you have to take out the back cover, then you have to take out the keyboard to get access to the RAM and the hard drive. So not a good idea. I would have loved to see an access port here to remove the hard drive and to remove and upgrade the RAM. And anyway, this laptop also has a removable battery, which is good. So yeah, I'm gonna flip it over and turn this on and continue with the review. Now the Compaq features a 15.6 inches high definition LED backlit display. Its resolution is 1366 into 768. This is not a full HD display, and this is not a IPS panel. So Just a little comparison with my Windows 8.1 tablet, you can see how bad the color reproduction on the Compaq is. The colors are on slightly bluish side, so yeah, check out the color accuracy. Let me just put some different picture over here. So for example, if we take this picture and see it over here, the Iconia tablet has much better black reproduction than the Compaq. Apparently the blacks on this laptop appear sort of grayish, but if you don't compare it with another computer, the display is perfectly fine. You'll get used to it in no time. But yeah, the display is something which I'm complaining about personally because I'm extremely picky about my laptop's display, but the price point which you're getting this laptop at, I wouldn't expect a IPS panel on it, so we'll have to deal with that, and I think it's perfectly fine. Now gaming performance is where this laptop is surprisingly good. You can see we're averaging around 40 to 60 FPS here, and it will rise up to 60 then dip again. But yeah, I do have Dota 2 running over here, which is cranked up to maximum. I can see the GPU temperature here, 77 degrees Celsius with 98% usage. So let me just go ahead and show you what settings I'm running it at. So I'm running this game at the native resolution with anti-aliasing turned on, and all the settings are cranked up to maximum. You can see it's running actually pretty good. So older games like Dota 2 and games like Portal should be playable perfectly. I'll do a gaming review of this laptop in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, overall not that bad after all. It's still averaging around 40 FPS, 40 to 50 FPS. And mind you, this frame rate will never dip below 35. And you can hear the fan ramp up. And the GPU temperature is up to 80 degrees now. '81. Still above 40. Mind you, this GPU is GT820M, which is not a high-end GPU. It's sort of an entry-level GPU. It's paired with 2 GB of video memory. So let me just alt tab here, and let's take a look. So yeah, it's actually not underclocking because of the heat. It's been running constantly at 955 megahertz. The processor temperature is around 83 degrees Celsius on the highest temperature core. So yeah, not bad at all. Again, I'll do a separate review on gaming on this laptop. I'll probably run different games like Portal and Bioshock Infinite. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Now coming to the keyboard and the touchpad, both of these keyboard and touchpad are actually pretty good. So let me just type something on the keyboard. So I really like the feel of the keyboard, and if you have noticed, The touchpad's got a slightly matted finish over here, so feels really good. The mouse pointer is pretty responsive. The buttons. So yeah, it's the input on this computer is pretty good. So guys, I think that's it for this review, and coming to the conclusion, this is a pretty darn good laptop. I mean, for the price you're getting this thing at, and it's even got a 2 gigabytes dedicated video memory with a dedicated GeForce graphics card, which is able to run most of the latest games on medium settings. And if you do run older games, you can even turn them up to high on the native resolution of the screen. So yeah, the RAM is upgradable up to 16 gigabytes. I was told that by HP, so if you do use 8 gigabyte sticks, and you can upgrade it. The biggest complaint I have with this laptop is the quality of the screen. It's actually pretty bad. I don't like it much, but it's a personal choice. And again, it's a all plastic laptop, and I would prefer to have 4 USB ports instead of 3, but again, that's really nitpicking. And if you do need a budget machine that can run most of your games, go ahead and buy this laptop. It's a pretty good deal. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the gaming review of this laptop coming up next. So, and yeah, again, if you do have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer you guys out. Thank you for watching.